The Moscow City International Business Center is the biggest investment project not only in Russia but also in Europe. Moscow today is a center of financial and business activity with a dynamically developing infrastructure, informational environment, and qualified workforce. The retail pedestrian bridge Bagration has become the first completed facility of the enormous construction of the century. The first signs of the high-tech style of the granite banks of the Moscow River initially seemed like a bridge from a fantastic future. However, the project was completed within 2.5 years. The bridge was commissioned in 1997, but its architectural lines still amaze Muscovites and the guests of Moscow. Like a gigantic underwater vessel, it rushes to the 34-story Tower 2000. Muscovites called the skyscraper the Millennium, and it corresponds to its name indeed. It accommodates Class A offices and interior premises meant for leisure and entertainment. The Tower 2000 was chosen for the Russian Week of Fashion by no accident, since its architecture dictates the new Moscow style. The beautiful view opening from the upper floors carries away. You can see the limits of the greater city from there, which space covers 500 hectares. The underground part of the central core of the first skyscraper of the Embankment Tower have been completed. This project includes 3 buildings of different numbers of stories. Last autumn, the first 17-story tower was completed, accommodating Class A offices. Next fall, the second building will be commissioned, which will be 10 stories higher than the first one. Thereafter, construction of the third 56-story skyscraper will be started. Today, you can see its foundation, since all towers shall be topping 4 underground parking lots. The ground-level plaza and the spherical trade mall will combine them into one piece. Investments in the amount of $200 million will be utilized completely by 2007. The project of the multifunctional exhibition and business complex is interesting for accommodating easy transformable exhibition space. Depending on the tasks, exhibition space can be easily turned into conference halls. The most noticeable among the hovering skyscrapers of the Moscow city shall be the Federation Complex, consisting of 2 triangular towers of 340 and 235 meters, holding a spire between them, which total height shall be 435 meters. Foundation is being laid for the world's tallest building under the name of the Russia Tower. It will be a 648-meter-high, 116-story building. The Aqua Park will be joining the pier at the Moscow River. The business activity zones will be closely connected with the retail and sports facilities. The headquarters of the city legislative and executive authorities will be represented by 4 7-story buildings. In their upper level, they will be interconnected by 8-story horizontal bridges. Each circle of bridges will have a penthouse winter garden. The towers will be grouped around communication cores. The first stage of the mini-metro line from the center of Moscow to the city is under construction. High-speed transportation system will bring the main Moscow airports and the Moscow city together. The Moscow City International Business Center is under construction on the Krasnopresnensky embankment at a space of 100 hectares, of which 60 hectares are subject to brand-new construction. There are no 2 similar skyscrapers in the business center, and each tower will have a name of its own. However, with all the exclusiveness of the projects, there is something in common. Each one of them will give you a feeling of a high-quality life.